I don't do a lot of tool deal videos anymore, if you'd notice, if you're a subscriber to this channel, which I'm sure you are. I just feel that they're sort of played out. Everybody does them constantly over and over, and they're usually never like really good deals, like 4% or 3%. So if I do find something though that I feel that, hey, this is a really good deal, I will put it up on the channel. And today is that day, my friends. I have a few things that I think are really, really good deals. I think you're going to think they're real nice. But before we get started, I do want to let you know, let me show you this, that the Home Depot brought back the 12-foot tall skeleton. Now, Home Depot starts selling Halloween stuff like July 4th. I mean, that's just one of those stores that they can't wait to get that Halloween stuff in there. But the Home Depot always sells out of these giant size skellies. It's a giant size skelly, is what it's called, 12 foot. And then they got the Disney animated Jack, 13-foot tall. So $299, $399 for this. Then I got another 12-foot skeleton. I got to ask you, though, I'm sure you can break these down, but where are you all putting these things? Like, do you have that much storage that you have enough room for a 12-foot giant size skelly? I just need to know, because I see them in the yard sometimes. I'm like, where are these people storing these things? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, and then they got the 8-foot giant size LED skull stack, which I actually think that's kind of real nice. But anyway, let's get to the deals. I just want to throw this out that they do usually sell out. You can't get them, after a certain amount of time, because everybody got a lot of storage in their house, I guess. All right, so here's the first one up. This is from, we're going to do a couple from Milwaukee. Hey, some people know them as Milwaukee Tool. Now, all of the model numbers you can see are up on the top. And I'll leave a link in the description below. And that helps the channel if you buy through there. It's a very small commission, but, it helps the channel and allows us to continue bringing you these tools and these deals. And the other thing is, I will also attach this to the shopping bag. You'll see them pop up in random spots in the video. So let's get started. This is the M18 18-volt lithium-ion compact brushless 1/4-inch impact driver. So it's 50% off, and you're saving $100, but you get a few different things. You're going to get the non-rapid charger. So that's not the rapid charger. You're going to get the 2.0, and you're going to get this very small, I have a video on this, very small. It's powerful for how small it is, and it's pretty durable. They have other versions of this with it's all digital and all that, but this is your basic version. It's not the fuel, but 50% off for this kit. So that's not a bad price. Let's move it to the next one. All right, so here's one. If you're going into a store and you say, hey, listen, I got a Milwaukee table saw, I got a rear handle or whatever, and I need the larger 12.0, the high output, well, don't just go and buy one. Look at this deal here. You're getting this. You pay full price at $199, but you're also getting the 5.0. So you're getting the 12.0 for full price, and then you get the 5.0 for free, basically. It's not really a 50% off deal, but you are getting a free 5.0. So throwing that out at you. Here's another nice one. There's the internet number up on top. This is the 5.0 high output, which, by the way, works fantastic in basically every M12 tool that they have out on the market. Like, it turns their saws into something that are completely different than if you were to use a regular M12. Now, you do have the charger. You have, what is that? The 2.5 and a 5.0 at 67%. I'll move my face over here. 67% off. Now, I do want to say one other thing, that some people say, well, I can't find this at my store, right? And a lot of these deals should be nationwide. However, if you can't find this in your store, my store zip code is 44515. So tell your store, listen, Austintown, Ohio store has it on sale. Match that price. Tool Review Zone had this on his website. I know what you're charging. I want that price. I want that sweet, real nice light price. So tell them that 67% off. You're going to get the charger. You're going to get the 5.0 and the 2.5. All right, I have more deals. This is not a deal, but I do want to let you know these are available right now. You've seen these at the Pipeline event that we went to when they released all their new tools and have all in that. This is the new M12 heated gear power source for the heated jackets and all their heated clothing and all that stuff. But instead of the cylindrical round, they have this flat pack here, which is actually pretty cool. Thing is, they won't give you the price unless you put it in your cart. But don't worry, my friends, I have the price for you, and it's $99.97. So these are available right now, and that's the price. So just throwing that out there. Now you're also seeing a buy a tool, get a free battery. So let's check this out. You have, we'll go with the grinder. We'll just click on the grinder. And what'll happen is it'll say free up here. And then you click on this right here. And you can see it's going to be a 5.0. See XC 5.0 extended capacity battery. So it's not the new forged batteries or anything like that. It's just going to be a free battery. So if you're going in and buying this tool, you're probably going to see that deal. It's going to be nationwide, my friend. So usually $159. These things are so freaking expensive. $159, but you get that tool, you're going to get that for free. And it's not just on the grinder, it's on a lot of different things. So you just scroll through here, free. Scroll down here, you got the M18, free. Not on the M12 right here. So yeah, all these tools here, free. Some of them are online only. This one here says online only. So that is the transfer pump, and then yeah. So cool. You want a tool, you get a free one with that. Well, there's the deal. All right, so I do want to point this out. Again, we went to the Pipeline event where they announced all their new items that are coming out, and these are the heated jackets. These are not the newest ones. These have been out for a while now, they're previous gens, but they're all going on sale for like 32, 37% off, 35% off for the hunting, the camo one, 40% off, 30. And the reason why they're going on sale like this, 37, 32, 29, 30, is because they're coming out with the new gens, 37, 40% off, 35% off for that vest. They're coming out with the new gens, so they're trying to push some of this stuff out, and they're going to bring the new stuff in. So are these the best? Nah. Are the new ones supposed to be way better? Yeah. So if you want to pay a little bit more for the newer versions, they have the temp control, different areas, all that stuff. You're going to be able to use your phone app with it and all that. But if you just want a heated jacket, to keep you a little bit cozy in that cold weather, well, it might be a good time for you to buy. So definitely some deals on the heated gear. Now, just an FYI, we're going to have more than just the Milwaukee IA tools. We're going to have Ridgid, DeWalt, Ryobi, all that good stuff, so stick with me. But another thing you want to pay attention to is the outdoor power equipment from Team Red over here, because this is the quick lock. You can change attachments, all that. They have a new one coming out. So this is the first gen. They're coming out with the new gen. So they're pushing these out at lower prices. So $199, 33% off, but what do you get? Not only do you get the quick lock, which is fantastic, by the way. Love the edger. I mean, the edger on this thing is like my favorite thing in the world. You're going to get an 8.0, so it's going to be large enough, powerful enough to run this string trimmer or this multi-attachment head tool apparatus, and you're going to get a charger, which I can't tell. It doesn't look like a rapid charger. Maybe it is. I can't really tell. I don't want to say that it is or say that it isn't. It's probably in here. Charger included. I'm not really sure. I'm just letting you know, not a bad deal. And there's a couple other ones here. So here's one. And again, they're coming out with a new version of this. And this is not the quick lock. This is just your standard string trimmer. Tool only. 31% off. You're saving $70 for $159 for a very powerful and very capable string trimmer. But again, they're coming out with a new version, so they're pushing these out. And again, summer's almost over. Fall's coming, winter's coming, so they're also going to push these out a little bit more too. So, all right, so one more. Again, they're coming out with a new version of this, Gen 2, and this is 35% off, $70 you're saving on the 24-inch 18-volt lithium-ion brushless cordless hedge trimmer. Tool only. Sometimes it's nice to buy tool only. I don't need to pay the extra dollars for the power source and the charger every single time. So it's nice to buy that tool only. But again, they're coming out with the new gen. Give it a couple months. If you want the new gen, they'll have the new gen out. But if you want to save some money, buy these ones. All right, here's one that I came across. Pretty cool. I've never seen this saw before. I don't know how. And I know it's not new because I haven't seen any announcements. It's probably been out for a little while. Got 229 reviews, got 4.5 stars. This is the 10-inch Contractor table saw with cast iron. So it's going to be a lot more heavy duty than your basic compact table saws. This one here has the wheels on there and such. Let me see if I'm not even going to click on it. But anyway, this is going to be a little bit more heavy duty for your shop. 41% off, usually $679 down to $399. And I got to be honest with you, that for what I'm seeing does not seem like a bad price at all. I mean, this is more heavy duty, more professional cutting out in the woodworking shop, heavy DIY or heavy, weekend warrior or handyman or somebody. Listen, I don't see why there would be any issues with the saw, but I have not used it myself. You got the casters over here. You can move this thing around. So it looks pretty freaking tough. And there's some pictures from the users there that they're pretty proud of. So let me know what you think. Here's another one. Now, here are some deals on the bat rays. Now, this is good, 64%. And again, remember, all of this stuff up here, all your information is search in there, or I'll leave a link in the description. If you use the link in the description below, like I said, it really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it. $265 value for $99. You can't beat that. These are not the best of the best. These are not the max outputs and all that. These are your old school, regular 4AH. However, they do have the lifetime service agreement on them right here. Register them within, I think, 90 days. You get a lifetime service, so if anything happens, you get it fixed or replaced. I personally use it. I have videos on how to use it, and it worked very well for me. So, $99 for 2 4AH, and then you got the charger and the bag. Can't beat that. So let's move it to the next. Now, every once in a while, the Home Depot will put this up, and they will have this deal, and then it goes away. And then they have it, they change it, and then it'll go away. This is a legit deal. So $249, 50% off. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of the 6 amp hours. So larger, if you got saws or you just need some longer run time, or not saws. It's my Pittsburgh yeast kicking in. You're going to get 4 of those max outputs. Again, that's supposed to be the best of the best when it comes to Ridgid. 50% off, $249 for that alone. Not a bad price. Wait, let me take that back. When I say not a bad price, I mean in today's day and age. It's not a bad price. Like 4 years ago, I was like, that's a bad price. Today's day and age, that's not a bad price. Now, this is a really cool buy. I have this. I love it. Not the fastest thing in the world, but definitely does a really good job. This is the inverter kit. And for 57% off at $89, you're going to get the charger. You're going to get a 2AH, which is going to be the smaller and not the best, not the max output and stuff. But this is what we're looking at here. The inverter, this thing, it's rugged. I've dropped it. I beat the crap out of it. There's a light up on top of it. It lasts. I haven't had any issues with it. I got it wet, got it dirty. Got the C port in here, 2 USBs, and then you got the plug. So the 120 volt. But this thing is really, really good. At 57% off, you're saving $119. But you're going to get this basically for free, the charger for free, and then you're paying for this. But that's a legit buy for this. This thing is really good. I'm surprised with how well this was made. So good on Ridgid, and for $89 in that kit, you can't beat that price. So here's another really legit buy. You're basically getting one of these for free. These usually run like $150, or they're saying $179 a piece, I believe it. They're not cheap, but this is the 3/8 inch ratchet and a 1/4 inch ratchet. You're going to get both of these plus a carrying kit at 50% off. You're saving $179. You're basically getting one of these for free, and they do run that price. And you look it up, it's $179 for one of these things. And I will tell you, the Ridgid ratchets are pretty impressive, pretty powerful. And I know ratchets are not supposed to be the most powerful thing in the world, but you want some power with your ratchets, and these have it. So I was pretty impressed with these. I have them. I've done reviews on them. But yeah, for 50% off, $179, you get one for free. All right, next one up. Have it. Used it many a times, and it works great. It's awesome, actually. 62% off. You're going to get the drywall cutout tool with the 2AH. Some people get upset with me when I say AH, and then some people get upset when I say amp hour. It's pretty funny. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But you're going to get a 2.0 bat ray with it. 62% off, $79, and you're going to get the charger. Now, I want to let you know, these chargers down here that I'm showing you, they're nothing special. I mean, they're slow, they're sluggish, they're just not real nice-like. But that's what you're getting. You do get a charger with it. But for $79, I mean, 62% off, $128. Yeah, they're throwing that in there, they're throwing that in there, but still, that's a great buy for this tool. All right, so what do we got going on for DeWalt? Now, there's some pretty good deals here. However, there's one deal here that you want to buy, and there's one that you don't want to buy, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But basically, a lot of the different tools that they're offering, you're going to get a free 5.0. So let me just click on this here. This is going to be the cutoff tool. Now, you can see $179, has a little bit of money. You're going to get the kit, you're going to get some discs, and all that good stuff. You click on the free, and this is going to be the 5AH battery pack charger. However, Well, hold on. Let me just show you the other tools here. So you got the other tools, you got the sander, you got the drywall. I mean, this thing's $179. So think about that. Even though you're getting a free battery kit, the Ridgid is what, 70, what was it, 69, $79, something like that. This 179, it's like $100 more. And yes, it's DeWalt, whatever. Damn. And you get the free battery, whatever. I don't know. But you get the ratchet. Their ratchets are freaking insane when it comes to power. I love DeWalt ratchets, man. I think they're definitely real nice. But what you got to look out for is this one here. So the previous one had the 5.0, and it was not the power stack. Power stack is supposed to be like the best of the best when it comes to the DeWalt batteries, right? They got the stacked lithium and all that, get the pouch cells and all that. 179, 53% off. You're going to get a 5.0, but they're also running another deal that is the same price, 53% off at 179, but you're only getting a 1.7, so a much smaller power stack than this. So if you're getting the 3-inch cutoff tool, which I've never used this, I'm guessing it's probably pretty good. I've never used it. If you're looking for this 53% off deal, 179 for this, and then the free power stack, look for the 5AH. Don't get the 1.7 because you're going to be paying the same amount of money for a smaller. You get it. And one more here I thought was pretty good. Again, I've never used this before, but 34% off, $50 off. It's, it's getting cooler outside. Fall's coming. Me personally, I use fans all year round because I like just watching my shirt blow when I'm doing things, or I like to watch my hair kind of Fabio out and such. But 34% off, $50 off for the fan. All right, let's move it over to Ryobi, not Ryobi, real quick. Now, this is sort of like a double-edged sword, these mowers. I have one of these mowers. I have the 54-inch, and it cuts amazing. Not the straightest cut in the world, but I beat the crap out of this thing, and it's lasted for a couple of years now. Here's what you got going on. These are on sale, thousands of dollars off. This is the 30-inch. They were almost $5,000. $299. They're trying to push these out a little bit because, winter's coming. They're just trying to clear it out. Home Depot did have a deal, and I will never unsee this. Home Depot had a deal in store where they're only going to carry these online now for like $800 for like the 54-inch. So anybody that's seen that, you're like, oh man, like I missed that deal and I just can't spend that amount of money. But anybody that's serious about getting into an electric mower, this is a really good electric mower. 6 blades underneath mine. Let me show you. All right, so you have the 42-inch, which is 33% off at $399. 40% off for the one I just showed you, $29.99. This right here is 29% off at $2,000. This thing used to be like $8,000. It was insane. And with the $2,000 off, you're looking at $5,000. Now, I do want to point one other thing out. And I get this on I have a couple of videos on this mower. And I get it constantly where I get a comment saying, this thing is horrible junk. Mine died 3 years ago, and I only had it for 6 months, and it blew up, and the batteries only held a 40% charge, and it would die. And I get that comment constantly, and I don't know if they're fake comments. I don't know if it's a rival comment. I don't know what is going on, but clearly anybody that has the old lead acid knows they were junk, right? I've never reviewed one of those. I didn't want one of those. But this is not the lead acid. This is the lithium ion, the 80 volt and the 40 volt in conjunction with each other. And anybody, and this is why I find that these are fake comments, is because if you have that lead acid, that's a paddle stick. This is a joystick. You clearly know the difference between the two. You know that this is not the mower that you had, but you're leaving me comments saying that this is a junk mower. Whether or not you buy it or not, I don't care. But I'm just pointing out the comments are really weird on these videos that I did on this mower. And I've never had an issue with any of the 80 volts. They are expensive. They're like $900 a piece, which I think is crazy. $900 a piece. It takes 3 of them. And then the 40 volts, it comes with the 12AH. You get 4 of those. So I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. I get those comments constantly saying, the lead acid. Or they don't even say, like, I have this mower and it's horrible. I bought it 5 years ago. Well, it's only been out for like 2 years. So, and these got 4-star reviews. And I really like mine. Other than it doesn't cut very straight, but I don't need it to because I don't, I got one of those yards that I don't need that. Anyway, they're on sale. All right, here's a pretty good one. You got 2 6 amp hours and you're going to have one free 4 amp hour. And are these? Yes, they're the high performance. So these are the best of the best when it comes to Ryobi batteries. 60% off. You're saving $238 for $159. That's not a bad price because you're going to get a 6, a 6, and a 4AH. So compared to what they usually are, you're getting that 4AH free. And I've never had any issues with the HP batteries, like ever. Some of the older style Ryobi ones that they have deals on that I'm not really talking about today because I don't really like those. I like these ones, the HP, 60%. So yeah, it's not a bad buy. And that brings us to this. This come out, I think a year ago. Anytime you see how it says HP up on top here, anytime you see something that says HP, that means very good top of the line Ryobi. And anytime you see Whisper on something like on an outdoor power equipment, so it's a chainsaw, a blower, string trimmer, whatever, that is their top of the line outdoor power product. So Whisper is the best of the best in Ryobi lineup on the outdoor, and then HP. It's really good stuff in the Ryobi line for them. So this is the high torque impact HP. You're gonna get the 4AH. You're gonna get. I hate these chargers. Crappy. Let me move my face. I don't like these chargers. I'm just being honest with you. They're slow. They're aggravating. I don't like them. But you're gonna get this with that. I can't really complain because it's 41% off. You're saving $110. You're gonna get 4AH. You're gonna get the high torque, and the high torque on here. I don't think I've ever used this, but I believe it's some crazy number. Let me see here. A few details. And yeah, 1,170 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, up to 7 times faster removal. Like, this is the thing here. If it's a half-inch anvil, if you are, like, changing tires, right, this is going to remove those lugs, right? Do whatever you need it to do. Now, is it professional grade? No. I mean, yeah, you can get away with busting some lugs on this thing, but this is Ryobi, right? So this is a weekend warrior, maybe somebody who's just making some money in their spare time but don't want to go out and spend $500 on a freaking high torque impact wrench. So whatever, there's your deals. Let me know what you think. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below. It helps out the channel if you can smash that like button and share this video out, friends. That'd be real nice, like as well. And then check out this video. I'm gonna put it right there. Bye bye.